Welcome back to another episode of Why Servers Drink. My name's Quaylen, and on this week's episode, I'm going to get a little personal. I'm going to tell you some of my biggest pet peeves. But first, just want to let you know all servers aren't the same. I have a lot of coworkers that have different pet peeves than I do. Some of them hate when their customers come in and order coffee and tea. Me, I don't mind it because that means you're not ordering water. Also, I have others who hate when people pronounce stuff wrong. Hey, I look at it as the school system is just failing us, and it's kind of funny to me. I had a person order chorizo dip instead of chorizo dip. I don't know how they got chorizo out of chorizo, but that's what he kept ordering, and I wasn't mad at him. It wasn't a pet peeve. I just thought it was funny because he didn't know how to read. So there are a few things that some of my coworkers hate that I don't, but if you ever want to come into the restaurant that I work at, sit in my section, and win the person I want to hit in the face the most award, just do a few of these things. The first pet peeve I'm going to touch on isn't that big of a pet peeve because sometimes there are different circumstances when it's okay. That's when you pick your own booth or your own table. If they put you next to a crying baby or a big party and you want to be somewhere a little bit further, completely fine with me. Pick a different table. But when it's open, when we just opened, or a shift change, or we're about to close, and you see there's sitting people in a certain section because there's not that many servers on, or the other sections are closed, don't stand there and walk around the whole restaurant trying to find your perfect booth because you want to be in a more private area. If you want to be in a more private area, go to the basement of your house. Turn off all the lights upstairs so no one bugs you and have you a nice romantic dinner downstairs. But don't come into a public restaurant wanting privacy. I'm sorry. They're putting you there for a reason. There's a method behind their madness. And that madness is so we, the servers, don't forget you're sitting over there. Because more than likely, my restaurant, if you get sat somewhere that's not near my section, I'm going to forget. Sorry, I am. So just sit where they sit you. Another one of the pet peeves that just kind of gets under my skin is when I'm taking an order for people and I get to the last person and all of a sudden they want to stuff some food in their mouth. You knew I was coming to you. You knew you were next. Why did you put that piece of bread in your mouth? Why did you put that appetizer in your mouth and then sit there and make me have to wait until you're done chewing until you can order? Oh, stop that. You knew you put it in your mouth when I'm taking the order for the first person, not the person next to you, okay? Another one of my pet peeves is when people order and they giggle afterwards. I don't understand what's funny when people say, yeah, I'll have my steak, medium well, ha 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 ha. Why are you laughing at that? Or, I'll have my salad with ranch dressing. What is funny about that? I have no idea. But my number one pet peeve, the thing that makes me so frustrated, and I don't know why it does, is when a couple comes into the restaurant and they sit on the same side of the booth. Stop! Sit across from each other. You're coming into a restaurant to enjoy the other person and have a conversation, I assume. It's easier to have a conversation when you're looking at them face to face, not next to each other. If your spouse, your partner, the person you're in a relationship is that ugly that you can't sit across from them from 30 minutes to an hour, you have to sit next to them, I need you to get out of this relationship. Break up, divorce, hell, go on a Mediterranean cruise and lose them in one of those other countries or something. But don't come into my restaurant and sit on the same side of the booth. I don't know why that irks me so much, but it does. So stop it. Sorry about that. Got a little angry there. But I'm good now. So thanks so much for tuning into this week's episode of Why Servers Drink. My name's Quaylen. Make sure you leave a comment below. Let me know some of your biggest pet peeves. I'll see you next time.